One of the most exciting and surprisingly challenging parts of preparing for retirement is imagining what my weeks will actually look like. Not just the big picture, but the day-to-day rhythm. Because once the structure of work falls away, I get to design my own schedule. And that's both liberating and a little daunting. Retirement isn't just about freedom from deadlines. It's about freedom to create a life that feels aligned. So I've started thinking about my ideal weekly routine, not a rigid calendar, but a gentle framework, a rhythm that balances rest and activity, solitude and connection. It's not about filling every hour. It's about shaping the week so it feels nourishing. When the framework is gentle, it leaves space for freedom while still guiding me toward the life I want to live with intention. Something that balances structure with spontaneity. Something that supports my energy, my goals, and my joy. A routine that feels like scaffolding, strong enough to hold me up, but flexible enough to let me move. I began by asking, what do I want to prioritize in retirement? For me, that includes movement, creativity, connection, rest, and purpose. I want to make space for walking, writing, volunteering, spending time with loved ones, and simply being present. I also want to leave room for surprises, for the days that unfold differently than I planned. Because sometimes, the best moments are the ones we don't schedule. Then I looked at my natural rhythms. Am I a morning person or a night owl? When do I feel most energized? When do I need rest? Retirement gives us the freedom to honor those rhythms instead of fighting them. It's about listening to your body, respecting your energy, and shaping your days around when you feel most alive. Because the best routine isn't borrowed. It's built from your own pulse, your own pace. I realize that I tend to do my best thinking in the early hours, so I want to reserve that time for reflection, journaling, or creative work. Afternoons are better for errands, social time, or light movement. But what will I do on evenings? That's when I wind down. Knowing my rhythms helps me design a routine that feels natural, not forced. I also thought about variety. I don't want every day to feel the same. So I've started sketching out themed days, not strict assignments, but gentle intentions. Maybe Mondays are for planning and organizing, Tuesdays for volunteering, Wednesdays for creative projects, Thursdays for social connection, Fridays for fun and exploration, weekends, wide open. These themes give my week texture, so it doesn't blur together. I've built in anchor points, things I want to do consistently, like morning walks, weekly check-ins with family, and quiet evenings with a book. These anchors give my week shape, without making it feel crowded. They're touchstones, reminders of what matters most. And they help me feel grounded, even when life gets busy or unpredictable. And I've made sure to include rest. Not just sleep, but true rest. Time to unplug, to do nothing, to let my mind wander. Rest isn't wasted time, it's renewal. It's the quiet space where creativity returns, where clarity emerges, and where energy is restored. In retirement, rest becomes not a luxury, but a rhythm, an essential part of living fully and sustainably. Retirement gives me permission to rest without guilt, to see rest not as wasted time, but as essential time. One thing I've learned is that routines aren't just about time management. They're about energy management. They help me protect what matters, avoid burnout, and stay aligned with my values. They also help me notice when something's off, when I'm overcommit, undernourished, or out of sync. A good routine isn't about squeezing more in. It's about creating space for what truly matters. It's the difference between being busy and being fulfilled. When we stop cramming our days, we start curating them, choosing moments that nourish us, relationships that sustain us, and rhythms that bring peace. In retirement, the best routine isn't about productivity, it's about presence. So this week, I'm designing my ideal weekly routine. I'm not locking it in, I'm letting it evolve. I'm testing it, tweaking it, and listening to how it feels. And I'm reminding myself that retirement isn't a blank slate. It's a canvas, and my routine is the brushstroke. Each week is a chance to paint something new, something intentional, something beautiful. If you're preparing for retirement, I invite you to sketch out your own weekly rhythm. What do you want to wake up to? What do you want to make space for? What kind of flow supports your best self? Don't think of it as a schedule. Think of it as a song, with verses, choruses, and pauses that create harmony. Because retirement isn't just about having free time. It's about using that time with intention. And your weekly routine is where that intention comes to life. It's the rhythm that turns freedom into fulfillment.